Join me as I challenge myself to build mental toughness and transform into a more resilient version of me. In this video, I'm sharing powerful practical strategies to build unshakable mental toughness. Don't click away. Hit that subscribe button and let's dive in together. Did you know that research shows mental toughness can account for up to 70% of the variance in success in sports, business, even academics? It's not always the smartest or the most talented who make it. It's often the ones who refuse to quit, the ones who get back up again and again. That's what today is about. Mental toughness. Not some abstract idea reserved for Navy SEALs or elite athletes, but a skill, a mindset that you and I can build, and I'm going to share how. Introduction. When life gets tough, and let's be honest, it always does, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Maybe it's financial struggles, maybe it's failing at something you cared about, maybe it's just the weight of everyday stress. Mental toughness is the invisible armor we wear in those moments. It's the voice that says, yes, this is hard, but I'm harder. Think of it like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. And when you build resilience, you stop just surviving challenges. You start thriving through them. That's what we're diving into, how to actually build resilience step by step. The real struggle you're facing right now. Here's the truth. Most people don't struggle because they're weak. They struggle because no one ever taught them how to be mentally tough. Think about it. Fear of failure keeps us from even starting. Stress convinces us to give up halfway. Negative self-talk makes us believe we're not enough. Maybe you've been there. You start a new goal, full of energy, but the first setback hits, and suddenly the doubts creep in. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. The challenge is, without mental toughness, those thoughts win. And when they win, our dreams slowly fade. But here's the twist. Toughness isn't about being emotionless. It's about facing those emotions head on and refusing to let them control you. Here's game-changing tips you haven't tried yet. So, how do we build it? Let's break it down into steps you can actually use. 1. Reframe failure. Failure isn't the end, it's feedback. Every time you fall, you're collecting data. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? 2. Set small, clear goals. Mental toughness grows when you keep promises to yourself. Don't start with Everest, start with a hill. Consistency beats intensity. 3. Embrace discomfort. Growth only happens in the uncomfortable zone. Cold showers, waking up earlier, saying yes to something scary, these little acts train your brain to push through resistance. 4. Practice mindfulness. Stress kills resilience. A simple breathing exercise or 5 minutes of meditation can reset your brain and stop the spiral of overthinking. 5. Build a support system. Tough people aren't lone wolves. They lean on community. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not drain you. And here's the kicker. These aren't just theories. These are practices you can start today. I remember when I tried to push through my first real challenge. I wanted to quit so badly, but I told myself, one more step. That became my mantra. And looking back, it wasn't the big victories that made me tough. It was choosing not to quit in the small moments. The story that will hit you hard. Let me share a story that always reminds me of the power of mental toughness. There's a man named Nick Vujicic. He was born without arms and legs. Imagine growing up like that, the bullying, the limitations, the constant reminder that you're different. He even struggled with depression and thoughts of giving up entirely. But instead of letting life defeat him, he reframed his reality. He became one of the most powerful motivational speakers in the world, inspiring millions with his message. If I can do it, you can do it too. That's mental toughness. Not pretending life is easy, but refusing to let hardships define you. When I hear stories like that, I realize we all have more strength inside us than we give ourselves credit for. Sometimes it takes being pushed to the edge to discover it. Before you go, remember this. Mental toughness isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. Reframe failure as feedback. Set small, achievable goals. Embrace discomfort daily. Practice mindfulness to manage stress. Build a supportive circle around you. With these tools, resilience becomes second nature. You stop being defined by your problems and start being defined by how you rise above them. Now it's your turn. I want you to ask yourself, where in my life do I need to toughen up? Maybe it's in your career, maybe it's in relationships, maybe it's just in how you deal with daily stress. Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if there's a specific challenge you want me to cover in future videos, let me know. Remember, resilience isn't about being unbreakable. It's about being unshakable. And you have everything it takes to build that. So go out there, stay strong, stay resilient, and keep building the toughest version of you.